The 10 most commonly believed animal facts that are actually complete myths. Number 1. Dogs. To train man's best friend, we often insist on dominating or scaring them and making sure that we're the alpha. The theory is that because wolves choose an alpha leader, or do they? Our loyal canines respond to the alpha-beta relationship too. While wolves in captivity sometimes choose a leader, wild packs don't necessarily do that. They just follow whoever they trust at the time. That being said, your dog should know how to listen to you, but you don't have to scare its waggy tail away. Number 2. Penguins. Who doesn't love penguins? Happy Feet and March of the Penguins have made us swoon over these waddling Antarctic seabirds. But they aren't actually all that friendly towards each other in the wild. They're actually kind of messed up. Even the most depraved human can look like a saint compared to your average penguin. Female penguins have been found to kidnap and exploit more fertile penguins, and males engage in all sorts of nasty practices with both living and dead penguins. Number 3. Zebras. What's the evolutionary reason zebras have stripes? People have wondered this for ages, and many believe they're camouflage or optical illusions that help them blend into their environments to keep predators away. But this is not the case. Researchers have found the stripes just help ward off biting flies and other insects from which horses, the zebra's cousin, often suffer. They may not fool any lions, but we'd rather just get eaten than plagued by bugs. Number 4. Piranhas. Known as one of the scariest underwater creatures, piranhas have been featured in the media as bloodthirsty, man-eating monsters that will rip apart and devour anyone who crosses their path. The truth? Sure, they do have razor-sharp teeth and can tear flesh right off, but here's the thing. They mostly feed off animals that are already dead. In fact, people in the Amazon tread piranha-infested waters all the time, so don't freak out if you see one. Number 5. Sloths. Their name literally means slow, and they truly are. But unfortunately for them, they're the only animal named after a sin: extreme laziness. This isn't the case though. In captivity, sloths don't need to gather food or hide from predators, so they sleep around 16 hours per day. However, in the wild, they only sleep around 9 hours, just like humans. Then again, some of us are pretty lazy too. Number 6. Cats. A cat will always land on its feet. It's not just a saying, it's a common belief. And while cats really are good at spinning around mid-fall so they can land paws down instead of on their pretty heads, they can't always do it. Only full-grown cats can do this. Secondly, the cat needs to be at least 30 centimeters or about a foot in the air so it has enough time to spin. Lastly, cats without a tail sadly have a harder time doing this because their balance is off. Still a neat trick though. Number 7. Praying mantis. A common misconception is that praying mantises pray all the time. Just kidding. But people do believe that the females always eat the male's head after procreating. Yikes. This only occurred between mantises that were part of an experiment. They were starving, which resulted in them eating each other. Also, the male could just as well have snapped off the female's head. That's right, equality. Number 8. Pigs. Other than in Babe and Charlotte's Web, pigs tend to get a pretty bad rap. They're said to be messy, fat, and sweaty. We even have a saying, sweating like a pig, but that couldn't be less accurate. Pigs don't actually have working sweat glands, which is why they cool down in the mud so often. They never pass waste near their living space and even wash their food, which makes them cleaner than most of us. Number 9. Komodo dragons. As far as reptiles go, the Komodo dragon is pretty terrifying. Many believe that, like alligators, they have really strong jaws and can bite their living prey to bits, but this isn't the case. It wasn't discovered until 2009 that Komodo dragons actually spew venom when they bite their victims, after which they just wait until their food gets weak and then they can eat in peace, which means we still suggest avoiding them at all costs. Number 10. Earwigs. For centuries, people all over the planet have collectively shared one great fear: an earwig worming its way into their ears and laying eggs. But don't worry, those fears aren't grounded in reality. They're called earwigs because their wings are shaped like human ears. They can't fly well, so it would be hard to reach a human ear. And the mother wig stays with her babies. She wouldn't leave them in an ear.
Animal lover? Subscribe to our channel for all the latest in pet care and animal rescue. You can also visit our store, where you'll find cheeky merch for cats and dog lovers, including fun and original t-shirt designs and many other accessories you will love. Our earnings will help support and rescue animals in need and make a difference in their welfare. For more information, visit www.pawsfashion.store. Thank you for being a part of our growing community and for caring about animals and their lives, especially at a time where they need you the most.